Welcome back to Fresh Living. In 2024, it can feel like one job just isn't enough to cover all of your expenses. Tessa White, the job doctor, is here to talk about side hustles. Welcome, Tessa.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
We are so happy to have you. Okay, so nearly half of parents, this is crazy, are working side hustles now. Why do you think so many parents are turning to side gigs?
Well, there's two reasons. One is that the way we work is just changing. And people are opting to do several jobs they like versus one they don't like. And so we're seeing a real shift. But the big reason is just affordability.
Yeah.
Most people just can't afford to pay the bills with the cost of living anymore.
Sure, we got to pay those bills. Okay, what advice would you give to parents who are considering starting a side hustle, but they're a little unsure about it?
I would say, first of all, know that you can make pretty good money doing this. It's not hard and it's not risky. You can literally find what you do well and make money off of it. It's just not that hard.
Okay, so that's good to know. What type of side gig opportunities are available? If people at home are thinking, okay, I might be interested, what could we be doing?
I think there's two camps. The first camp is, do you really thrive in just, I have a remote job, they tell me what to do, I show up for set hours, and I do the job, like a customer support person online. That would be a good example.
Okay.
Or am I somebody who can take a little bit of initiative, see what's happening in my community, and find a niche and a place where it's needed, because those are the opportunities that you can get across the finish line the fastest and give you the most flexibility. But it really depends on which world you're more comfortable in.
Okay, that's a good point. Now, how can parents find suitable side gigs that align with our skills or interests and time limitations, like you mentioned? How do we find them?
Let's take somebody who has the initiative to just look around, because I think this is the easiest way. What do you do well? What do you like to do? And where are the problems? So, for example, I had a client, my practice is the job doctor, and I work with people on this. She said, I'm a great photographer. I love doing this. So she looked around and realized that through Uber Eats, the pictures were horrible of local restaurants. They were terrible, and they didn't highlight the food. So she went around to the restaurants and said, let me take professional photos for you. And then it produced more revenue income for them. She's expanded it out into Airbnbs. So that's something that you can just go, I see a need, and fill it.
Yeah, she looked at what she was already good at and filled it. Okay, that's probably the success story you wanted to share, correct?
Oh, I've got more. I've got so many.
Can you share a quick one?
Another woman came to me. She said, I haven't worked for 20 years. I have no idea what I could do. And I think that may be the case for a lot of people listening. What she did was she said, I know, because I'm talking to my friends, everybody's parents are thinking about going into a care center, but they're not quite ready yet. And nobody knows how to handle this in between time. So she started a business where she checked in on families. She made sure that they had their medications, they had errands run that needed to be run, and it just, word of mouth, just blew the business up. The same with tutoring or offering classes. There's so much homeschooling happening in Utah, and somebody offered a way to do field trips for kids.
There it is.
There it is, right. It's right in front of you, and
so
it's
smart.
Available for you to take advantage of it and make money.
Okay, where can we follow you and get your products too, Tessa?
You can follow me on thejobdoctor.com, and you can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Those are probably my biggest platforms. And I have a podcast called The Job Doctor Is In, where people can hear me solve real problems with real people every single day.
Oh, you have a huge following. You are so knowledgeable with this stuff, Tessa. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.